personal dog trainer knowledge assessed, and this is Poppy. She's a 10-week-old Australian Shepherd puppy, and today we're going to be talking about potty training. Potty training is a pretty big deal for most puppy owners. It can be one of the biggest challenges with a new dog or puppy, and is one of the biggest reasons that pets are given up to for adoption or given up to the shelter. So it's a really important issue to make sure you get worked out when your puppy is young. So I'm going to show you guys in this video how I like to set puppies up for success with potty training. I'm going to talk about the setup that I have here and how we can use that to help us potty train. And I'm also going to talk about the skills your puppy needs to be fully potty trained and a few other details with that as well. So right now what I've got set up here is a really small area for Poppy where she is going to be set up to hopefully not go to the bathroom inside. Puppies really like to keep their small personal area clean, and so when we start with a small area, like with this X pen here, there's a really good chance that puppies are going to try to hold it and not go to the bathroom in this area. This is also a great setup for times when you have to go away for a couple hours and your puppy is maybe not quite kennel trained, or for times when you just have to have a chance away from your puppy. Maybe you need to shower, get ready for the day, and you don't have a chance to supervise them. So this is a great area for that. I do have a potty pad set up in here. This is something that you can use if a puppy is going to be alone in this area for a period of time where you're pretty sure they're going to have an accident. And if you want to skip the potty pad, that's totally fine, but that is something that can help just keep the area a little bit cleaner, kind of for those have-to-go situations. We don't want to be relying on that because we want to teach our puppies to go outside. So I do have a potty pad set up. I also have the crate here with the door open. If Poppy wants to go in there and take a nap, the bed is in there, she definitely can. I would also leave a water dish for my puppy, especially if I'm going to be gone a little while, but making sure that she has access to water while I'm gone. And in this area, I also want to put out some toys for her to play with so that she's not bored. And I also have a few chews for her so that she's not distressed when she's in here. So this is Poppy's area, and this is the area that she's going to keep clean. As your puppy gets more reliable, so we start really small, as they get reliable at not going to the bathroom in their area, we can expand this. Maybe after the X pen, we would go to this whole room. If at that point the puppy is reliable at not using the bathroom in this room, we could expand to another room. You can also link X pens together if you wanted to go to a bigger space that way. They are a really good way to protect your other things going on in the house, rugs and things that you don't want your puppy to chew while you're busy doing other things. So as far as the actual going to the bathroom outside, we'll use this area when you're not able to supervise. The rest of the time we want to make sure that we're supervising. Puppies give a lot of signals that they're going to go out, such as sniffing. They might even start to squat, and that's our chance to make sure we get them outside to go potty. Some other times that they usually need to use the bathroom are right after playing a lot, after being kenneled for an hour or two, and often they need to pee about half an hour after eating or drinking a lot. So those are times when we need to take them outside. There are a few really important skills that puppies need to know before they're officially potty trained. They need to know where to go. Obviously that's going to be outside. If you have a special area of your yard that you would prefer your puppy go to the bathroom in, we want to get them to that specific area. When we go outside to potty, we want to make sure that we are reinforcing them for going in the right place. That means as soon as they finish peeing, we want to click and treat, or for sure make sure that we're giving them a treat. If we go outside and they don't need to go potty, we can just bring them back inside. They can go back in their area. And we just want to make sure that we are reinforcing outside. If they have an accident inside, even if it's in their pen, but wherever it is, we want to make sure that we're cleaning that accident up with an enzymatic cleaner, such as Nature's Miracle, to make sure it's really breaking down the smell of that pee and not tempting the puppy to go there next time. So that's really important. They need to know where to go. The next thing they need to know is how to get there. It stimulations, such as letting your dog bark to get let out, different options. Potty bells work really well, but your puppy needs to know how to overcome those obstacles. The last thing that your puppy needs to start to learn how to do is hold it for a little bit longer. And there again is where this pen comes into play. Because they want to try to keep their area clean, puppies are going to hold it a few minutes while they're in this area. And we can slowly, over time, increase the amount of time that they are holding it. So that's one final note I want to make, is that really young puppies, they could pee a lot. They might be going to the bathroom every half hour or every hour, and it's going to feel like a lot at first. Poppy is 10 weeks old, and she needs to go out about every 90 minutes when she's being active and playing and things like that. As puppies get older and they have a little bit more time practicing holding it in their area, whatever area that they're in, if that's just a small area or like a whole room, as they get a little older, they may be able to hold it longer. I always recommend that you increase that amount of time between letouts just in 15-minute increments. So if 90 minutes is going great for a few days, next we'll go to an hour and 45 minutes just to give a little bit of boost in the amount of time that she's holding it. So that's our potty training setup and some basic things that your puppy needs to know. If you're having any issues with potty training and you're just not overcoming them with lots of supervision, it's important to check with your vet and make sure there are no underlying health issues that might be causing potty training problems, and then contact us either to